Hey, how you doing? The name's Cat Dad Things, and yes, today I have another method showing you how to make money. You're basically printing gold. It does cost you things. It's not for free, of course, but it's a really nice way to make some gold. We're getting a little sweaty today with it. Typically, I like a more casual kind of gameplay, but this, I mean, use the Mystic Forge and you're just getting tons of gold. But before we do that, I did kind of want to show you the new set that I got. It is the Mistward skin set. It's the complete full set I have with it, and then I did some the other volcanic weapons too to kind of make it look like, hey, I've got a lot of fire on my character and stuff like that. So if you like the new fit, cool, let me know what you think. And yeah, I like red, kind of obvious with all of my skins in my wardrobe. But anyway, let's get into the gold making method now. Okay, so here we are at the Mystic Forge, and what the item is Radiant Dust. I'll show you right here. I have had a video in the past where I showed you how you can kind of grind it out and sell it, of course. If you like the PvE thing, you know, up to you. Everyone's a little different. But if you just want to basically print this stuff, this is the method how to do it. What you need are three things: the Mystic Forge, Miani, and the trading post. That's what you need. The little auction house that we have in the game. You do need Spirit Shards also as a currency, but where you actually need to be, you just need to make sure you get access to these three things, which is in Lion's Arch, of course. So when you go into here, you're looking for some basic supplies, and what you want to get are Philosopher's Stone, Mystic Crystal, Shimmering Dust, and Radiant Dust. And you're going to make more Radiant Dust based off of this. So I'm just going to show you real quick in the Mystic Forge how this works. So you're going to go in there, and typically what you do is you combine 4 items at a time here if you've never actually used this thing. So put in the Radiant Dust, Shimmering Dust, Mystic Crystal, and Philosopher's Stone. And if you look here, you can see the amounts. You only need 1 pile of Radiant Dust, 250 piles of Shimmering, you need 2 Mystic Crystals, 2 Philosopher's Stones. So you take all of this, you hit Forge, and it's going to spit out a bunch of Radiant Dust. Now the piles, the amounts will differ. It's not like it's 105 every single time. But right there, I just made a ton of money off of that, just by doing that. So I'll show you how to get the materials from it. Obviously, if you want to get Radiant Dust, you can go to the auction house, just buy 1 pile or however many you want to continue making more. But this is where the not so free part comes in, because you need Spirit Shards. Spirit Shards are what you gain after you start getting extra levels. When you're level 80, you don't go beyond the cap, obviously, but you get Spirit Shards. There's other ways to do it too. You can get these tomes of knowledge. Once you're at max level, you get a Spirit Shard every time you pop it. I like to keep a stack of 250 here in case I want to roll a new character. I'm crazy, I know, but that's a way you can get them. So you talk to Miani here on the right. Just give her a little talk to. What do you have for sale? Here are the Mystic Crystals and the Philosopher's Stones. So it only takes 3 Spirit Shards for a small stack of that, and then 1 for the Philosopher's Stones. And it really is cheap when you really think about it. And also, because you do have to start with some kind of Shimmering Dust, you can't just do that part for free. You go all the way over here to the Black Lion trading post, and you can buy, I mean, you can buy from anywhere, but you have to pick it up from here, obviously. So we'll go into the auction house. We'll just put in our Shimmering Dust, Shimmering Dust, because apparently there's a ton of weapons on there too. And it's really not that expensive. So like if I want a stack of 250, and that's not even a buy order, that's just an immediate buy, which the price difference really isn't that big, but 3 gold, let's say, give or take. We're rounding about 3 gold, not that much money. So you need a little bit of gold to start with, but really it doesn't take a whole lot. So we're just gonna gather that. There we go, now we have our full pile of that. And again, if you need 1 Radiant Dust, it's not going to be the end of the world. If you can't afford 1 Radiant Dust, then we need a different video for you. We need a different thing going on, because they're about 4 silver a pop. So going back to the Mystic Forge, I'd already had some of the other items here, so we're just going to continue again. Philosopher's Stone, Mystic Crystal, the full pile of Shimmering Dust, and 1 Radiant Dust. Hit Forge, and look, this time it was 114 all by itself. So if you remember, it only cost about 3 gold for the pile of Shimmering Dust, for 250, right? So you are spending some money there. This isn't even a full pile of Radiant Dust, only about 227. Let's see how much it goes for. Look at that, 8 gold, 50 silver. If I outright sell it, and of course I go for a sell order, it bumps me up a little bit. So I can sit here and trade this all day long until I go mad and run out of my Spirit Shards and just be making money off of it. It's a really easy method. Anyone can do it. So I hope this idea, you know, gives you helps you with making some more gold. If you have some goals, you have some things that you need to buy, just use some of your Spirit Shards. There are a lot of uses for these things, so I'm definitely not recommending that you just spend everything, because there's a lot you can do with them. But if you want to make some extra gold, this is the way how to do it. So that's all I have for today. Thanks for watching the video. If you happen to like it, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what you think or what methods you might use in the Mystic Forge, because this thing is used all the time. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you later. I bet you thought I was done, didn't you? That was the video. Everyone's just making gold freely and then there's no stopping it. There's no warrants. Nothing to keep people in check. Fool! No, there's more. There's a caution when using the Mystic Forge. I showed you a generic, regular method lots of people do, but the thing about the Mystic Forge is it can kind of become a gambling scenario. This clip here that I have, I took a small amount, honestly, because 1,000 is not a big number, but I took 1,000 shimmering dust, I bought 4 stacks of it, and I went through the process 4 times to just kind of give you a small case and how you can see you can actually lose money very easily doing this stuff. Overall, there are methods and there's a lot of data collected on it. You should be making money using this method, but as you will be seeing, that in this case with this 1,000 shimmering dust, I lost money. There's a lot of things you got to consider. Buy orders, sell orders. If you look at the numbers, you pay attention to how things are buying and selling, you control it right, you can make money off of it. Don't just do outright buy orders, or just outright buys, don't just do outright sells. You do orders, check your price ranges, and just kind of see the flow of the market, and you will make money off this method. Always don't always forget, let's say it that way, is to check your tax also for listing fees, things such as that, because if you're not putting that in your calculations, you could be bleeding extra money that you're not aware of. So just keep these things in mind. The Mystic Forge, there's a lot of uses for it, but it is known to be kind of a flush down the toilet sometimes, so you have to pay attention to that. Go out there, make tons of gold, and don't be a fool.